Transition awareness breathing. Feeling grounded for both children and parents is essential for healthy living and learning. Join Eartha Powell on this series for tips and tools for creating a harmonious environment for learning. Transition awareness breathing will help you and your child find an individualized path to tackle change, promote lifelong learning, and discover new approaches to calmness.
Hi friends, this is Eartha with Transition Awareness Breathing. I have a special guest on my show today, and her name is Chweny. Hi Chweny, I'm so happy you are able to come on my show today. Thank you for joining me. Okay. Well, Chweny, I thought it was very important to bring you on my show today because today we're going to cover and talk about how to respond to stress and unpleasant feelings and things that we can do to help us get through those unpleasant feelings. Well, that was 2 responses, and here's 3. Wow. Well, there we have it, some verbal responses. That's I appreciate you coming on the show. So what's going on with you today, Chweny? Usually you're a little bit more talkative, and maybe we could take a few minutes and find out what's going on with you. Chweny, would you like to share? Yeah. Okay. Well, Chweny, sometimes maybe I can go ahead and get started, and you can maybe think about what I'm talking about, and maybe we can talk a little bit more, okay? All right. Well, sometimes, life can be kind of challenging, and it can be painful. Chweny, have you ever had a situation where you were bumped or hurt, or you got an owie on your body? Yeah. Okay. And so, when we get an owie or a hurt on our body, it sends our brains messages that something is going on. Something got hurt. And so when we talk about pain or owies, it's not always a bad thing, because our brain gets the message that something is wrong. Something got hurt. Something is injured. You better check it out. You ever heard that happen to you, like an owie? Yeah. Okay. Well, sometimes our emotions get hurt too. Our feelings, when we have, different situations that happen, and it causes our emotions to hurt, just like if we had an owie on our body. Yeah. So, what do you do when you get an owie on your body? Me? Yeah, what do you do? I tell my mommy! Okay. You call for help. Yeah, I call my mommy. Yes, you call for help. You call your mommy, because mommy for you is very comforting, and she's going to do something to help fix the owie or make you feel better. Yes. So sometimes when we are in different situations and our feelings get hurt. What's that? Oh, that's Lila the cat. And, animals have feelings too. Yeah. And they cry, and they get their feelings hurt. Okay, so some things that we could talk about is, what do we do when our feelings get hurt or we get disappointed? I tell my mommy! That's great. Sometimes when our responses to our feelings or pain, it gives our brain a message. That's what we said before. How we respond to that pain really has a lot to do with how intense or how much that hurt really feels. What do you mean? Well, what I mean is, let's say if we get really stressed, our bodies get tight, and we start breathing really hard, and maybe we start doing things that are not very healthy for our body. We may do things that hurt our body, like chewing on fingers. And so although we might think that chewing on fingers or our body is soothing us, after a while that part of the body is going to get kind of mushy, and it's not going to get any air, and it gets kind of sore, and then you'll have 2 owies. I don't know what you're talking about. I never do that. Okay. And sometimes we're not even aware that we are hurting our bodies. Some people may eat something that they feel that's comfortable for them. Some people might drink things that they think that makes the pain go away. Some people may scream. And although screaming is a vocalization, it's not very helpful, Queenie. It makes the body get tense and tight. And you know what happens when you get tense and tight? Your perspectives of what's going on for real gets kind of blown out of proportion. What? Yeah, it's called fact, and then it's called perception. So when we get really stressed and our feelings are hurt, our perception and our feelings get a little bit distorted. Gets kind of, blown out of proportion. My mommy says, calm down, because you're blowing things out of proportion. And you know what? That's a good point. And sometimes how we handle stress is how we see other people handling stress. So, as we continue, let's talk about some things what we could do that is healthy and positive when we get an owie in our feelings, when we get stressed. Let's see. In transition awareness breathing, we talk about breathing, taking some nice, easy breaths in our nose and out our mouth, and in our nose and out our mouth. And that helps the brain get more oxygen. It creates a rhythm, and everything starts to relax, and we can see things. We can see the problem in a little bit more realistic, a little bit more factual way. It calms us down. What's another thing we can do? Well, another thing we can do is we could talk about what's bugging us. You ever have like a soda can or up north we call it pop cans, and you shake it up. Hey, stop that. And you know what happens? Yeah, it blows its top. Exactly. And our body has a way of blowing its top. Our body responds. Blood pressure goes up, heartbeat goes up. And after a while, we don't come back to calmness. We keep stressed. Yeah. What's another reason? Okay. Another thing that we can do is we can go for a walk, a mindful walk, which means being aware of what our feet are doing and the textures. It gets our mind off of what's going on at the time. Well, I don't want to hide what's going on at the time. Of course not. But we want to get down to facts. We want to get down to reality so we can really face the issues. Yeah. And you know what another thing we could do? We could do crafts. Yeah, crafts. We take the energy from all those bottled up feelings, those negative feelings, and we put it to a positive use. And a lot of great artwork can come out of that energy and that emotion. You could do a painting or pottery or do something, and it will be brilliant because it's coming from sincere, true feelings. You're not doing it because your art teacher said you have to do it. You're doing it because that's how you feel. What do you think? Well, which one do you want to do? You're talking a little bit more, and I so appreciate that. Would you like to talk some more? Okay. Okay, so now while we're talking, how about let's do another plan B? If it gets too much, it gets too stressful, how about you take an easy breath? I'll pause. I'm good at pausing. You take a breath and then talk, okay? You can even count your fingers. So instead of putting your fingers in your mouth, you can count your fingers. Want to try it? Okay. Okay, so earlier I asked, hi, Queenie, so how are you doing? And you went, So let me ask you now, Queenie, how are you doing? I'm not doing too good. Oh, you don't want to talk about it? Would you let me know? Well, okay. Okay. I think I'm feeling like I want to scream. Oh, Queenie, I'm so happy you said that. Let's count the fingers. Let's breathe in and then out. In and out. In and out. In, out. Hey, that works. Yeah, it's amazing. So tell me, why are you not feeling well? Tell me, can you tell me now? Well, yeah, I'm wanting to know, why is it that you kept me in the office and not take me to tab earlier? I was feeling lonely and left out. Oh, and I thought we were friends, and that hurt my feelings. Oh, I'm sorry, Queenie. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I'm sorry. The reason why Miss Eartha left you in the office is because we hadn't gotten to the point in tab class yet to bring you out. What? Yeah. I have an outline, and we follow certain basic things I'm teaching the students, and they weren't ready yet. Oh, yeah, so you're coming out at the right time. Oh, I didn't forget about you. I saw you sitting over there, but I didn't know you were sad. Queenie, I'm going to let you know next time. I'm going to say, Queenie, I'm going to go to teach tab, and I look forward to bringing you to tab class so that you can meet thy friends. Would that be better? Yeah! Okay, anything else I could do to help you feel better, that I could do better? Maybe you could tell them that one day that you're going to bring Queenie to class, and so that they will be ready. Oh, that's a great idea. Yeah. Oh, Queenie, I'm so happy we had this talk. Me too! I feel so happy! Okay, Queenie, want to do a breath because you're really getting excited. Sometimes even when we get really excited and happy feelings, that makes us really stressed too because our bodies get tight and we start talking really fast. So let's both do a high five breathing. Ready? In, out. In, out. In and out. Oh, I feel so much better. Thank you, Queenie, for talking to me and coming on my show. I really appreciate it. The information that we share is very important for all of our TAB friends. And so I hope they look at this video and learn that when we get stressed, our bodies respond to the stress. But there's things that we can do to bring us back down to calmness. Thank you, Chweny. You're welcome. We'll talk to you again next time. Yeah! In summary, be aware of how you're responding. Breathe. Be aware of your feelings and how your body is feeling. Breathe. Don't harm yourself. Write or talk things out. Practice mindful walking. Work on art projects and crafts. Monitor your self-care activities. Volunteer. Be positive. Remember, you are wonderful. You're going through this. Reflect on what you have learned through this experience. All this is a learning experience. Practice positive thinking. Thank you for joining me in Transition Awareness Breathing. Chweny and I hope to see you again soon next time. Have a great day.
Be sure and pick up a copy of Eartha's new book, TAB Mindfulness, Awareness and Coloring Activities in a Pandemic World. It's not just an ordinary coloring book. It features 23 illustrations to stimulate thought, relaxation, and creativity for anyone between the ages of 4 and 94. Increase your positive self-talk energy. Unlock new creative paths. Transform your time once or twice a week to create beautiful art while strengthening confidence, building positive self-talk, and sensitize self-awareness. TAB Mindfulness, Awareness and Coloring Activities in a Pandemic World. It's available now at Amazon.com.